Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Amberlyn Morgan. I'm currently working as an ICU nurse with my BSN. So the reason I created this YouTube channel is I wanted to share my journey. Really, Ollie? I wanted to share this journey of getting my pro card. I have been passionate about this for a long time. I've competed the first time in 2015 at the Tampa Pro Amateur, and then I took a few years off to get through nursing school. I reignited my passion for competing in 2018 and made my return back to stage at the Miami Expo in 2018. So I took 3 years in between, built some muscle, and that really just reignited my fire for competing. So on this YouTube channel, you can expect me to talk all things fitness. I will leave no details uncovered for you as far as what goes into a competitive prep season. I'm currently about 5 weeks out from Junior USA's, which is my first show of the season. I am currently sitting around 137.4 as of today. You can expect me to share my check-ins with you. I'm very transparent. I don't believe there's a big reveal because I stay pretty lean year-round, and that's just because I work really hard to do so. That being said, I'll share with you a little bit of my tactics that I do with my competing. I am with the Pros Physique. They're based out of Arizona. You may know Whitney Jones and Damian Segovia. They're my coaches. Absolutely love them. I follow a macro-based diet year-round, and then come about 3 to 2 weeks out, we will switch to a meal plan, and that is my personal preference because I just don't want to think about it. I just want to be robotic, get my nutrition in, and just fuel my body for my workouts. Plus, I can kind of control how my digestion reacts in that time as well. So kind of hopping all over the place, but just a little recap. We're 5 weeks out as of Saturday. Whew. It's getting real. And this prep has been different, like they all are. I have had to increase my cardio a little bit more than I'm used to, but honestly, I'm getting to a point where I'm so good at it, I actually kind of enjoy it. We started fasted cardio this prep, and the reason for that is it's just to help kind of ignite that fat burning process a little bit sooner. All that stored energy that you have from your previous day is helped burn first thing in the morning when you get going. Plus, for me personally, it mentally just really helps me get going for the day. I also have switched my carb cycle this round to, we just switched actually. We were doing 4 low days and then a high day, and now we're on 5 low days and 1 high day. The low days are still, pretty moderate, I would say, roughly around 1,500 calories. For me that's really low, especially in my off season. I was like in a surplus of 2,500 calories. I was eating like a linebacker. I swear all I do is eat, but I'm not complaining. And then my high days are still like 2,300 calories. So it's a nice way to kind of generate those hormones to help you just kind of keep that sustained energy, get a massive refeed, and then it helps your body just kind of recuperate and help drop that stubborn fat, which is kind of the phase we're in now. When we get closer and closer to a show, we are very specific about the refeeds just because you don't want to burst yourself and spill over with so many carbs when in reality that's not everybody's metabolism. My metabolism is pretty good, I would say. I can handle a nice refeed here and there, but I don't need them like every 3 days leading into a contest. Because again, you're trying to create that nice balanced poised look, and sometimes if you are too high in carbs or too high in fats, you can look spilled over and like bloated, and it's just not a good look for me overall. So that's kind of the details on my macros. I don't like to share specific numbers because what works for me may not work for you. We have totally different body types. There are people I would love to look like, but honestly, that's their body. I'm never gonna look like them. So all I can do is focus on looking the best as Amberlyn. So that being said, with the 5 weeks out, what I'm doing on a daily basis is focusing on just continuing to push myself in workouts. Energy has actually fared pretty good because I recently switched from night shift over to day shift. This has been huge overall in my personal life, not just in the competing world. When I was working night shift, I just felt like I was hungover all the time. I felt like I was doing a 4-day banger and then trying to work on a few hours of sleep. Plus, I was not sleeping during the day, and that's huge. Whether you're a competitor or not, if you're not sleeping, you're miserable. So, it has just been a huge game changer, this prep. It's helped, with my relationships. It's hard when you're so grouchy and you never want to go see anybody because when everybody else is awake and doing stuff, you have to sleep. And so you just kind of feel like you miss out on a lot of stuff. So I can definitely share my night shift experiences and tips in later videos for people who may be interested in how I kind of overcame that, because I did compete last year as a night shift nurse, which was really challenging, but it's totally doable. So yeah, this is my YouTube channel. Expect lots of fitness related things. You'll probably see some of my doggies. I'm a dog mom, don't have any children yet, but that would be in the future. So hopefully we just keep crushing it this next 5 weeks, and this is my season. I'm feeling pretty good about the changes overall. I definitely increased my stage weight, which is a good thing. Ladies, especially my ladies, it's so hard to watch that scale go up or stay high when you're used to seeing it as a lower number. Last season, I think for Miami Nationals, I was 128 pounds at 5'7". So that's teeny tiny for me. And while that look was good, my overall feedback from the judges was I just needed more muscle. And so again, muscle weighs more than fat. And the best part about it is it takes up less space in the tissues. So that's what makes you look toned, nice and tight and muscular. And that's overall my goal. So like I said, 5 weeks out, I'm at 137. I anticipate maybe 3 to 5 pounds being lost, but honestly there's not much more fat that I can lose, so I don't know where it's gonna go. And that's where, if you start seeing a drastic weight change, that's not a good thing necessarily, because that means you're burning muscle at that point. You do burn muscle at some point in prep, but you don't want to be just killing it off with a bunch of cardio from the get-go and destroying all your progress that you put in the off season. So that being said, the coronavirus is actually a blessing in disguise because it made my season that I was away from the stage much longer. So I was actually able to make a lot of improvements. I didn't have a home gym. I just had some bands and some 10-pound weights. I think I had a couple kettlebells too. But I just really focused on deloaded, lots of hypertrophy stability exercises. I got really good at handstands and pistol squats. So that was really good at helping me recruit the proper muscles. So yeah, overall we're excited for the season. Mentally, I would say I'm in a good spot. I definitely have my times where I'm like, oh, I'm not ready, but I just have to remind myself I'm close to the project. That's why I have a coach. Even the best athletes in the world have coaches for that reason. So I trust my coach 100%. He's produced Olympians. He's produced Miss Fitness Olympia and Miss Figure Olympia. So, and he's even done a bikini one. So, I truly trust him. Hi, Ollie. So, thanks. Thank you. I love you too. So, anyways, thanks for watching. Do me a favor, hit subscribe on this channel. That way I can share my journey with all people. Right, Ollie? Until next time.